Paul Swanson takes out the pole for today's Light Series race here at Watkins Glen. The major highlight is that Binky Louvier and Kailash Schmid have been released from their rides. Kazuki Takamoto, open-wheel drivers in the 66, and Slim Jim Series regular John Lightning's in the 96. But Swanson, the Canadian, looking for his first career win. He's ranked pretty high in the standings. We'll have to see if he can pull it off. His teammate Nico Polyakov, you can see him a little ways back there. But here we go, green flag is out. Good clean start. Swanson got a great set. Oh, contact between the 70 there. Marley and Mary Cole got together. Oh, wow, that was a close start. But look at Swanson. He and Roderick Anderson have broken away. Prager's up to third. Bursky's falling back right away. The Hector car of Edward Miller is trying to take fourth. But Bursky's fighting back. The KSIs have a lot more straight line speed than the Hectors. Oh, contact! Contact was made. Miller. Like, the KSIs have a lot more straight line speed, but the Hectors handle a lot better. Miller proving that. He's hanging in there pretty well at the 42. But the 42 of Bursky is fighting as hard as he can to hold on to that spot. Bursky may be able to hold him off here. We'll see. Yes, he can. Will Miller try to fight back here? And oh yes, he's coming right back at the 42. He's got a big run on him this time. Swanson with the first stop. I think Miller's got him here. And no, not yet. Man, great stuff right off the bat here at the Glen. Bursky will not give up, but Miller finally takes over that fourth spot. Meanwhile, Roderick Anderson has closed in on the Red Bull of Swanson. Will we possibly see him make a move here? Roderick Anderson's making a move for the lead here down the bus stop. Swanson tries to hold him off. They make contact. Anderson's run wide. He's trying to keep it together. He does, but he's got Prager flying around his outside. Prager takes advantage, moves into second place. Anderson gonna try and fight back there. The Hectors in third and fourth. Don't know where Curtis Rundas is running, but Anderson and Miller are doing a great job right now. Prager, of course, is a road ringer, and so is Swanson. As we take a look in the back, it seems there's been an incident. Here's a look at what happened here. Matt Duncan comes into the bus stop, and he's having, if you notice there, the UPS Toyota of Alan Cavanaro there, he dives down in the corner, he gets into the 6, turns, and he'll turn him around. Duncan tries to save it, but it's too late, and he bends the car in the tire wall, and his race is more likely to not over as he gets stalled in the sand trap. That's the only incident in the race so far. Relatively clean start here, but Swanson is getting hounded by the 22 of Prager. 2 road ringers driving 2 Toyotas. But Roderick Anderson's definitely going to try and make a comeback after that little error he made in the bus stop. As the Hector car is looking very good. Well, Curtis Rundas is way down the order. Rundas has never really prided himself as a road ringer, and I think it shows. Oh, battle for 10th there between Alyssa Kirby and Tamer DeLeese. Got the points there, Alex May in there as well, I believe he's the point leader. Alyssa Kirby moves into 10th. She's coming off her first career win at Daytona. The Masterpiece cars working their way forward. Alex May and Mary Cole. DeLeese trying to pass Kirby back there, but he can't quite get it done. Oh, Prager's looking on the 83 of Swanson. They should have to make a they'll probably have to make a pit stop in this race. So it's best to keep that in mind. Prager is hanging back there behind the 83. He's waiting for a perfect opportunity. Hasn't come to him yet. Swanson, ooh, wow, they almost made contact there. They may have actually made contact. Prager, he gonna try the outside. He may try the outside of the 83. Nope. Thinks better of it. But Roderick Anderson's closing in on these two. and lean for the bus stop. Rager now trying to get down the inside on the 83, but that's not a good spot. Here we go, down this backstretch here. This corner right here is a good passing spot, but the first turn's a better one. Oh, I think he gave the 83 a bump, but that didn't work. 83 wouldn't, he gave the 83 a bump, but he keeps Swanson a bump, but the 83 wouldn't budge. So Krager trying some aggressive tactics to pass the Red Bull, but Swanson is holding up pretty well. Of course, Swanson and Krager are both contending for this championship. Great run by the Red Bull driver as Makoto Yoshizawa appears to have run into some problems. Oh yes, there's been another wreck. If you look back during that shot, you'll see Yoshizawa had simply a mysterious problem, possibly a tire going down. But here's the incident. It involves Paul Swanson's teammate Nico Polyakov. He runs his last turn a little wide, and Johnny B gets into him. Slides him and gets into him. Jonathan Dwyer almost gets collected. They go down. Polyakov's okay, but Johnny B hits that tire wall, goes back up the track, but nobody hits him. But you'll see back here, Jeffrey Finguy and Eric Silverfox together. Silverfox, oh, he panicked, I think. Almost got in the rundas, but saves it, but then sweeps across the bumper of Finguy. They go down in that tire wall. Finguy kind of bounces up, but he keeps it going, but Silverfox has some heavy damage, and that will be the end of his race. Swanson continues to lead. Back on the bus stop, Roderick Anderson taking another shot at second place here. And Krager bumped him, but this time Anderson holding his own, but couldn't quite get it done. Anderson trying to get a run, but now his teammate's is on him. This is not the easiest circuit to pass on, as you can see, but when there is some passing, there's some pretty good battles. And it's so tight that I really think there's gonna be a big pass here. There, Anderson's run wide. Miller takes advantage, and he's gonna move up to the podium. Miller took advantage of a great opportunity, and now he's right on the back bumper of Ray Krager. Or at least he was. As I've said before, the 13, the Hector cars do not have a lot of straight line speed. Krager kind of broke off there. But we're gonna take a quick break here to see how our two debutantes are doing. Here's Kazuki Takamoto in the Haas. He is doing much better in that car than Binky Lugier ever could. He's running, although he's not really doing that well. He's running in 26, but then again, keep in mind, he's never raced a stock car before. Takamoto is a open-wheel racer, known for his endeavors in Formula X. Trying to make a move to stock cars. It wasn't very successful over there. He made a move to stock cars. This is his first race, and considering it's his first race, he's done a pretty solid job. 26th place is not bad. Then the other one, John Lightning, is running 29th. Again, not bad, not great, but not bad either. Of course, Lightning's a Slim Jim Series regular, so it's going to take some time to get used to. Probably take some time to get used to it. But Ray Krager's taking a lead. We gotta take a look at this. Here's an instant replay. Coming off the bus stop here, Krager's going to try and find an opening here. Into this corner, the carousel here. He finds that opening, gets underneath the 83 of Swanson. Is going to race him down the backstretch, but Swanson is going to try and hold him off. This corner, though, Krager got a good run off the corner. He held his own, and he had the third line in the final turn, and he takes the lead from Swanson. And then we're going to see here, Edward Miller makes the move on Swanson for second. And I do believe he'll get that. Yes, Edward Miller moves into second place. Swanson's falling back, but he's not going to give up so easily. Ersky's now past Anderson for fourth. I got Jay Barker, he's past Joseph Bryant. Got Baron Praxis up here. What a run for Praxis, he's in 8th. Bryant and Barker getting insanely close to each other. Got two of the Shelley cars there. Oh, it's getting getting a bit tight. Man, this is some great battling here. Firsty, I think, may have Anderson here. Anderson not giving up. Those two have been battling a couple times in this race. Anderson may have him here. They almost touched. They may have touched. Firsty does not run wide. Some cars are starting to pit now. Some cars have started to make pit stops. Firsty gets a good run off the final corner. And he will take the spot away. Swanson has entered the pit lane. I think he's the only one in. At least only one major leaders. Anyone else join him? No, just Swanson. I guess he's trying to do the undercut here. See where that'll get him. Here's RJ Manson, major title contender. He's in 28th before Swanson pitted. Takamoto hasn't made any progress. Prager and Miller have broken away now, but here's Baron Praxis. Wow, Anderson's falling back. Oh, Anderson's been hit! Anderson and James Dalton have gone off the racetrack. They're in a tire wall. Oh, Anderson's gonna play in a kitty litter down there, but Dalton's car has been smashed. He's out. Oh, Polyakov's off. McCain's off. Takamoto and Evans have also gone off. Wow, it's a party down there. Lots of cars have gone for a spin. Oh man, a big crash. And we'll take a look at that, but green flag pit stop, but the pit stop cycle, Dishwasher and Cavanaro make contact. They keep it together. And there we go. Where's Prager? Did he pit? Yes, Prager pit. So while they're making their pit stops, we'll take a look at a replay. I was getting a little nervous here, and you're gonna see here, they were getting very aggressive. James Dalton, we know him as a very aggressive driver. He makes he kind of peeks his nose in there. But then Alyssa Kirby makes a move, and he really had much where to go. He gets to the 14 of Anderson. They're gonna go spinning off in that corner. Bus stop, as per usual, in the major trouble spot. They go off into that tire wall. Goes Dalton. He's out, and then here's several cars go spinning in reaction there. They see those cars and they panic. Yeah, Nathan McCain, Nico Polyakov, and Kazuki Takamoto, they all went off. Of course, Takamoto making his debut. The other debutante, John Lightning, kept his wits about him for the most part. He did get a little loose, but he avoided spinning. Hopefully he didn't crash into that tire wall over there, and he didn't. Then Jason Evans joined in. Now, Evans, we know him to spin off the track like this. It's not really uncommon. Where's Stacy Dutta going? Stacy Dutta's going who knows where. What? Dutta just cut the track! That looks suspicious. Huh. Stacy Dutta pretty much cut the track there. I mean, Evans did go off, but then Dutta just stopped turning and then started turning left there. I think she cut the track a little bit. She did gain some spots out of that. She passed two of the young cars there. Both Catherine and Sam Young. So that's rather suspicious. We'll have to wait for an update on that. Edward Miller is leading right now. He's continuing to stay out. Here's Bryant, Shrimp Ingrits, Kirby, Mary Cole, Bergman, Washer, to remain there. Battle for 10th between Zeke Marley and Mark Halbert. And they're keeping it together. Oh, Jonathan Dwyer's off. That's not good. Dwyer's a title contender, and oh, he's gonna go play in the kitty litter down there. That's not good for him. He's a title contender. Cavanaro and Brandon Wood doing battle. Better watch it. Brandon Wood does not want to get involved in yet another wreck. Although he's going to come down pit road this time. Oh, Marley. Ooh, she really stuck her nose in there. Oh, Holbert and Marley made contact, but luckily they didn't crash. That pit road can get a bit sketchy sometimes. Yeah, Dwyer's been towed. He's gotten a tow there. Let's check in here on Krager. Well, I think Swanson's jumped him. Swanson did the undercut, and it looks like it's gotten him back in the lead of this race. I don't think Krager is going to appreciate that. Well, let's get to the camera here of Edward Miller. Just checking to see if he's going to be able to get the lead here. It's unlikely, but we don't know. Miller's off. He's going to try. There's Swanson. He's going to try and cut him out. No, Miller's not quite there. Can he get Krager? Ooh, he's close. No! Edward Miller will slot in the third place. Pretty solid stop. But great strategy from Paul Swanson. He did the undercut, and it's gotten him back into the lead of this race. Swanson looking for his first career win. However, he's at both an advantage and a disadvantage. Advantage because his tires have heated up. His tires are at a higher temperature than the cars that just pitted. The downside, his tires are a little more worn. So once the others get up to heat, Krager may be able to reel in Swanson. Well, I don't know. It's a big gap. Well, up to see here. Can Krager? How big is the gap? It's about a second and a half. Can he reel that in 4 laps? Got a battle for fourth here between Joseph Bryant and Jay Barker. Very impressive run for Barker. Ditto for Baron Praxis. Praxis is not really a road ringer, but he's really surprised people. Great run for him. And he's gonna move into 5th. Ingress is in 7th, Kirby 8th, Versky's 9th, and Alex May's up to 10th here. Back here. And Brandon Wood, as per usual, is out of the point. Let's see where John Lightning's running. 31st. His team did not have a very good pit stop. Takamoto is he still in this race? Yeah, he is. He's gotten back on the racetrack. Tough break for him. I don't know if Krager's really catching up. I'm not really seeing a big difference in the gap, but we'll see here. He is closing, but not close enough. Oh, Edward Miller just set his personal best. Second fastest lap of the race. However, Tamer DeLeese did one better. DeLeese is has the fastest car on the racetrack right now. Praxis right on the back bumper of Jay Barker. He's going to try and take 4th here. And the bus stop, they made a little bit of contact, not very much. Praxis tops the curb, and he's taken 4th from Jay Barker. Bryant taking advantage. He's going to try and get a spot out of it. But Barker doing a great job holding him off there. Bryant trying to get a bit of Praxis's draft there. But driver, he got a good job in that corner. He's got to run off the foul corner, so he does pass Barker. 2 laps to go now. Krager is closing, but at this rate, he won't have quite enough time. It's a close. We're basically playing a game of cat and mouse right now. That's what Swanson and Krager are doing right now. Krager can catch him. He is closing in. But I don't know if he's got enough time. Oh boy, Miller's made the move. That could be critical. That is the last thing Krager wanted to see. You have to try and fight him around the outside here. Around the outside of the carousel, he's trying to fight or follow his worth. Got a good run, but no! Miller's made the move, and that battle may have been all she wrote. That may have been all she wrote there. I mean, it may have cost Krieger enough time for Swanson to be able to win this race. So, and here he comes across the stripe. White flag is in the air. Oh, wow. Despite that battle, they actually closed in. But again, I don't think there's enough time. There are some slower cars up ahead, but they're not really going to be a factor. Wow, Takamoto just hit the 5th fastest lap of the race. Chris Valentine is the fastest on the racetrack. Miller, look at Edward Miller, he's really going right now. Edward Miller's on the move, he is trying to get there to get his first career lights win, but Swanson's not going to give it up so easily. Swanson's he's been needing this, he's not going to give it up so easily. Here we go, down the backstretch, Miller is there, but he doesn't have a lot of time. Oh, here we go, final 2 corners, Anderson, he's on the racetrack, look out, Swanson's run wide. Oh, Anderson held up Miller! Anderson held up Miller! Oh, are you serious? Swanson's gonna cross the stripe to win the round of New York. Are you serious? Miller might have had him there, but Anderson swept across him. There, you see here, we're backing up. Anderson pulls down. Hold up, teammates. You saw right there. Miller was making the move, and then Anderson held him up. And that cost him right there. Had Anderson not held him up, Miller would have made the pass. But that cost him way too much. And he slipped it too. Krieger finished 3rd. But I think so close, he would have had it. But Roderick Anderson, being the worst teammate I've ever seen, cost him the win. But I think he'll take it. Great run for him. 3rd is Ray Krieger. 4th is Baron Praxis. 5th, Joseph Bryant. 6th is Jay Barker. 7th is Shrimp Ingritz. 8th is Alyssa Kirby. 9th is Mark Versky. And Alex May rounds out the top 10.